So we are still on the lounge, just in case you're watching right about now as well. That time that we get to dive into another interview, and just in case you're watching right about now, that is pretty much what we're talking about, discussing about, as far as our topic of discussion today is concerned right here on the show. But not forgetting, you can also get a part of the show right as well. The number is on your screen, or rather, you can also get to follow us on Facebook. That's Prime Television Zambia, and get to drop your perspective right there as well. So we're still talking about Scars of the Mother right here on the show. Sumu, the Ruby Master, how are you doing?
Oh, we're doing okay. We're doing okay. It's tough, but very interesting. Let me shake your hand, my brother. Okay. Nanga
Yeah, inachinja.
Nyaba street.
This is German, huh?
Wagwan. Okay, so basically we're talking about the local movie that is also taking, it's like a movie a blow I got bochok, and I'm hoping that it's gonna have more numbers when people get to watch it.
That's our aim. Actually, the numbers not in terms of Facebook or the way we're advertising, but numbers in terms of the actual day. We want to make sure that people, they start now witnessing that this country is also big in terms of movies. That's our aim. Because we've got programs beyond this movie. That's the secret about this. It's programs, movies beyond this one. This is just being used as the, what do you call in English, is catapult. You're something that lifts you and takes you somewhere. But I think we're getting there. We're getting there.
Okay.
Because the VIP tickets are almost finishing. I don't think there will be reprints, but we just want to have that order.
Okay.
Yeah, so I think we're on course.
Okay. Are you happy with how things are moving though?
Yeah, I'm a little bit, just to add on what you're saying, I think you're asking me today, I smile a lot. Yeah, I have pressure around to do there and then, but I'm happy that what my fellow director is doing, Suru himself, was the receive of the people. I was really surprised when I was told that actually the ticket are doing like this. We are only remaining with this and almost a VIP. You know, there are other VIPs who are saying, it's far.
Nah, those I don't think so. And actually, we will not reprint.
Then I was, how do we handle them? So actually, the other thing now we're trying to do is we're not going to do a reprint, but it's in the process because most of the people want. Due to everybody who wants to watch the movie, who want to be there, part of it and see it, I will see even Mama G on the red carpets and occasional happening. I think we'll find a way so that everybody can be there, can be fitted into it, because so far so good, everything is going smooth. I was happy 3 days ago we had the meeting with the mayor. He asked why can't you make a dinner with the mayor? You see, which was something impressive. Like, oh, okay. That's why we want to be done with this thing. Okay, we're already done now. Whether we give it a time again to have people to buy tickets via computer tickets and everywhere. We have another tickets for these other stuff which we're creating the dinners. Now when you come to the dinner, you just buy a ticket. You're going to eat free food and mingle around with them.
Take pictures, take numbers, take everything.
Yeah.
Okay, so basically, I love the fact that you had to make sure that advertising started early, like area before the actual movie right there as well. Yes. At the end of the day, there's always a perspective of different people's view. I'm still going to ask this question because I don't want people to be disappointed once they get to see the movie saying,
oh, you're getting there.
Sound quality.
No, okay. I think I can give you, before you even talk, I can give you a guarantee. The movie, when it comes to the story, it's very touchy. When it comes to picture quality, it's international. When it comes to, what else can you look for in a movie? I think it's a complicated, okay, basically what I'm trying to say, there is nothing like cut in the movie. You know, I know where you're going, where, you know, the movie, even the time frame whereby instead of being 90 minutes and it just finishes within 20 minutes. It has happened several times. I was just at some place where I was supporting my sister. Fortunately, big up to my sister, you know, she's a good actress. I never knew that she's better than me. I was at Bread of Life. She was featuring in a movie. I mean, it was a good movie. But like what you're talking about, I'm not blaming anybody because they told me, they explained that it's going to be a series, it's continuing, you know. So it finished when we wanted to, you know. Those are your questions, and we just have to explain the truth. As we expected, I mean, how long is the movie? This is where you're leading to. This movie, it's enough to be a feature. not a series. It's a feature movie. It starts and it ends. I hope you're getting what I'm talking about. Because people are complaining, what if we go there, find the movie kawama paja, kapagasira. No. The story is complete. In case you ask such type of questions.
Is it a typical Zambian movie, or maybe it's having two different stories? Because I've seen you have engaged international actress Mama G, one of well-known.
It's a typical Zambian movie, typical Zambian story, and the real life which really happened here in Zambia.
Where did you get like the inspiration from? The story wise?
Actually, our own actress who is inside in the same movie. That's a life history. We're trying to do that. Actually, it came out, it was in the book, and we had to translate it into a movie because not everybody can read a book. And when we looked at it, how do we make sure the whole world would watch this movie? We had to sit down and look around, okay, who can we feature in? Because in that movie, there's no Nigerian name. We feature those guys in, but there's no Nigerian name. All the name and everything happens is for Zambia. It's here in Zambia. It's on talk about Zambia. It's just a collaboration we did because our dream was international, and we are happy that movies
is still international.
That was our dream, and that's why at least we have reached there. We had to go to look for those guys because we wanted something to do, a blockbuster to tell that story. Obviously, you got Suru here from Big Brother Africa already been made. These are big guys on the celebrity category. So other people were working with something international according to the movie and according to the story we had to look people who can be in there and people who would make that movie have that impact, or people when they come to watch and they see the people who are giving message. Yes, they are the people who are supposed to give message to people.
I never got to ask you this question, but what name are you using in the same movie? Like the character, the name? Are you still using Sulu? Or maybe what name are you being called?
That one before you answer. It's not that me direct. I think I would.
Why are you answering? No.
Sulu is just a title. You see?
Okay. I want
give
you
it
to answer
the question. No.
Can I handle the question?
Came,
No, I'm very interested. When you say
interested.
it's a
you're
very
using
good question.
Zulu.
Okay.
The other time we had asked him earlier on the
It's the
question.
same thing. Okay, if I was to ask you, what is Mama G's character in the movie and what name is she using?
Yeah, Mama Chisomo.
As easy as that. You were able to answer.
I wanted to answer you right. You see, I wanted to answer you right. So let me explain to you. Sulu is a title. PMC. Sulu is a title. And that's a branded title of who this guy is. He same as I get you, I want to put you in the movie. You're not going to be PMC. You be Chideshe.
But please, tell me, what name is he using? You're not telling me I want you to answer the question.
Actually, Sulu 100% reality on that movie is just a producer and the ambassador of it.
It's not in the movie?
No, it's not in the movie. It's
behind the scene?
Yes.
Okay, thank you.
I think it's made movies. Last love, right?
I like you.
Never had
Thank
time
you.
to ask us, which movie are you in now?
No. We'll keep that for another day. But let's get to highlight more, just a brief about it. People watching right about now, maybe for some, they might be so astonished on, maybe they don't know what we're talking about. Maybe Matthew Tembo is also in the studio with us right here. Maybe like, what are these people talking about? Maybe a highlight, a brief about it. Yeah, a quick one.
What's the stuff?
Just give us a brief about the entire, like what we've been talking about and where people can get the tickets.
Okay, basically, I think what I can say is, first of all, to add on your question, which you asked about this, why this movie starting so early and everything. This movie, actually, the story itself, it's a real life, like you say, it's a real life story of a Zambian lady. It's a typical African story about what women are passing through. This is why we're urging people. You know, people go to church to listen to a pastor. They listen to sermons. This is more like a sermon. It's beyond the sermon also. It's something that when you go and watch, fortunately it's visual. People are telling a real life story in a visual form, in a film form. So we're urging people to come and watch it and witness and learn. Men in this movie, I'm telling you, they're abusive. I think about 2 or 3, they're abusive, they're mistreating this woman. And women, that's why we want women to come. Because women, that's their baby. Their fellow woman has done a very big, it's not us men who have done this, it's a fellow Zambian lady who has made sure that they can learn from what she has, but a real life situation.
Yeah.
So basically, I was just trying to emphasize on the movie so that people can understand. But I don't want to say everything about the movie. Perhaps they will end up knowing the movie and they won't come. But in terms of, in a nutshell, what has been happening so far, we're very, very impressed. The response from the corporate people is very good. Already in terms of accommodation, I think you can witness, we are set. They won't have sleep. They come, these are big people, they have nowhere to sleep. We have already entered into a contract with some institutions, but maybe transport and things like that, those are the things we're still working on, whether we have to use ready cash or we'll be sponsored. Because we are also making our own money, which we can use. But you know, at the end of the day, sometimes sponsorship is because they have to be paid as well, those people. So we are logistically, I think we're on point. Because we have started early, so I'm very, very happy with the strategy of starting early, because people have complained too much.
The team is doing amazing work. Your remarks?
Yeah, my remarks, just to get on the point you had asked, maybe other people who are watching don't know what we're talking about. Scars of the Mother. Scars of the Mother is a Zambian movie in collaboration with Nigerians. It only features Nigeria, but everything is Zambia. Everything is Zambia. We're trying just to boost the industry, and we're trying to tell a story which can even go international, whereby everybody will say, Zambians, they did that. Zambian did this. Actually, just to be on the level. You know, music has gone. Last time I saw Slabdi didn't web somebody. I'm not into music. Didn't web somebody in the USA. You see? So I wish one day it would be me. Say, no.
Yeah, didn't web somebody.
Didn't web somebody. So we did that collaboration. It's just to boost Zambia, to boost the Zambian industry, to boost the movie, so that everybody will come and watch. My remarks is that's the best movie. It's a blockbuster. This never happened in Zambia before. Yes, we had Jim YK alone, but we're having 4 guys from Nigeria in the one movie.
And by the way, have you noticed that? Sorry, it's Zambia. Most of people are not on DSTV. But have you noticed how Zubi Michael is dominating on DSTV? If you are following, he's the dominant personality in Africa. So when it comes to this, we brought them in a strategic way to make sure that Zambians, because they have watched too much Nigerian movies, we want them to have those people they love closer here while they are looking at Maddie Michelle. I think I hope you're getting, we've been here for a very long time, but I hope you're getting our concept in terms of bringing, because people are even attacking us and saying, oh, why you bring Nigerians? We want local. No. Zambians are still not ready to appreciate local. So while they're appreciating local, we're bringing international. And international are not bringing those that are finished. Like, okay, I won't mention names. There are some Nigerian actors who you can't bring, but they were stars then. So we're bringing in people like Zupi, Chizi Alachi, the guru herself, Mama G. Thank you, Mama, for being there for us. She's a good woman. You understand? So we are trying to just attract the Zambian attention, but beyond that, there is our own lady, Tonga woman called Maddie Michelle. She hustled to make sure that this production, we are here to see it.
All right. I wish we could go on and talk more about that, but to really appreciate, and I'm pretty sure someone got something right there. And for more details, you can still visit us on the lounge and get more details as well. Yeah, it was an amazing interview right there, but something that's been trending, I know Mr. Matthew Tembo is not aware about this. So I had him on Wednesday where we had the chat with him on one of the radio stations, where we were talking about his music and also his album launch. Then there's something that he mentioned on that very same interview where he said, local artists need to work on them having a band. Then the story circulated in one of the WhatsApp group. Then Maki 2 had to respond back saying, not every artist need that. Let's get to hear more from Matthew Tembo today as he comes to you on the other side. But for now, let's check out Yo Maps performing in Chulundu right here on the show.